buddy. Let me just slip into something a little bit more comfortable. Okay, that's a lot better. God, I'm so stupid. So, like, I have this plan that I'm going to vlog every day for the month of August, and so far, like, my focus and motivation has been not that great. I don't know if I'm having, like, a mood switch since I switched up some of my medication times. I tried swapping, like, my allergy medicine to strictly, like, when I wake up morning time, and I'm noticing I'm losing motivation to get anything done this week. A lot of motivation on producing content has been lost too. Oof. But here lately, like when the boys are in therapy, I've been walking. So there's this big block, and if I start out at the office and I walk the block, it's like 1.8 miles. So it's like 0.6. Hey Siri, what's 0.6 times 1.8?
6 times 1 is 6.
Hey Siri, what is 6/10 times 1.8?
6 over 10 times 1.8 is 1.08.
Siri's not going to be any help for me to try to convert into kilometers. So I'm walking like 3 kilometers. 3.5 kilometers, somewhere in there. And so this block, I walk up and we go across and back down and around and back to where we start. And like last Wednesday, I was running it, just so I'd run a quarter of a mile, then I'd like kind of jog or walk to kind of bring my heart rate back down and my breathing to keep it under control, because I have asthma and I have allergies. Like, I'm allergic to some things, dust being one of them. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of, but I'm allergic to dust. So that's what I've been doing to try to get out there and get myself out of this funk. And so far it's been helping a lot. I just don't document a lot of it. But today was the first day that I kind of took a step further. And what I mean by a step further, last week I ran and jogged this like almost 2 mile block. But today I loaded myself down. I usually carry my backpack every time I go walking or hiking. But I carried a jug of water in each hand. So I have a gallon jug in each hand and my backpack, which my backpack isn't light. It's got like all my hiking and camping stuff. So I have a 2-person hammock in here. I've got a bunch of food. I've got a hatchet, stuff to start a fire, first aid kit, sewing kit in there, all kinds of stuff. And I plan on doing like a backpack reveal, kind of like a video on what I keep in my backpack, what I keep in the kids' backpack, and what I carry in the secondary backpack too. But this thing weighs, I don't know, 10, 15 pounds. Sometimes I'll haul my video equipment in there, and it gets pretty heavy. I don't know what else I've got in there. Rain ponchos, stuff like that. So usually it's like my outdoor camping, hiking stuff. Stuff that I may take to the trails if we're going to go out to the national forest or something. But today I wore the backpack and carried a gallon of water in each hand. And this is just tap water. What I do with the boys is I give them distilled water instead of tap water, because I don't want them to have any of the chemicals and crap that comes in tap water. So I always mark on the lid tap. And the cool thing about this is going to be about like 8 pounds. Hey Siri, how many... Never mind, I worded that wrong. Hey Siri, how much does a gallon of water weigh?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia.org. A U.S. liquid gallon of water weighs about 8.34 pounds or 3.78 kilograms at 62 degrees Fahrenheit, 17 degrees C, making it about 16.6% lighter than the imperial gallon.
Okay. So, you heard that. It's a little over 8 pounds. Like, what was that? 3 point some odd kilos. And this is going to be my recommendation. Like, I pushed myself to carry both of these. My arms and my shoulders got tired. So, like, at one point I was carrying it like this. So I had a gallon on each arm. And it was just to relieve my arms from being, down. But I'd carry like this for a little ways. And so the cool thing is like, the reason why I want to do the water is because if it gets too heavy, here's the cool thing. Pop the top. Now my weight just got lighter. So I don't have to like worry about it being too heavy. Then when I can get back to the truck, I can refill it. If I don't want to refill it back at the truck, then I don't have to. Then I can just refill it when I get home or whatever. But this, you've got a constant weight, and if you need to, you can lighten it. So if I go and I go buy some weights to carry while I'm running or whatever, you can't shed that weight. With a water jug, you can. And it's got the handle on it, so it's not the most comfortable thing, but it's not the worst thing ever. And I feel like I'm building up more stamina, and everything. And it's just helping out because, like I said, I have asthma. So I took my inhaler before I started the hike, started the walk or whatever. Leo went with me this time. He was on his bike. And he rode the whole thing, which it makes it easier on him because whenever he does walk it with me, we have to take breaks every quarter of a mile, I'd say. And then he's like, I need a break. Okay, we sit. But on the bicycle, he doesn't really need a break. He just like gone. He and Isaac have rode like 4 miles before nonstop. But that's one of the things I wanted to touch base on was like, I'm trying to get into a routine, into a habit. And I was watching one of the guys that subscribed to me recently. He has a fitness channel, Jason Mackesey. And his last video that I watched, he was kind of beating himself up because he hasn't been doing that great. But that's the thing, man. You can't give up. You got to get yourself into that routine. You got to keep pushing for it. There's going to be off days. There's going to be off weeks. But just keep getting into that routine and keep sticking to it. So, that's what I'm trying to do. COVID, Corona has just really put a chokehold on things right now because typically the boys and I would be out fishing and camping and everything, that we usually do outdoors. Now we're kind of stuck in the house. I'm working on the fence, trying to fix the fence up. I'm working on the back deck, trying to get that finished. I'm just doing all these projects at home until the boys go back to school and possibly I can go back to work. I'm hoping like YouTube will pick up and I can start doing YouTube again like I was before. It's just I'm losing a lot of motivation here because I don't know if it's like with what's going on in the world. I don't know if it's my medication or whatnot, but I'm just trying to get back into that routine. Now, with a routine, you've got to stick with that for like 3 solid months for your the internal workings for you to just adapt to that to be natural behavior. So I'm hoping that this will continue because I've been doing this for a few weeks now and it's helping, and it's kind of like mindless walking and hiking and jogging and stuff that I've been doing, and it does seem to help. Ooh, I got hair on me. But yeah, So I guess I want to pass that challenge on to you guys. You know, take that next step to get just that much further. You know, maybe that's a challenge. Is maybe go for a walk and carry a couple of jugs of water. And the thing is, whenever you're carrying water, you've always got a drink with you. So if you get hot, you can drink it. If you get hot and you need to cool down, you can pour it over you. Yeah, I challenge you guys. You know, take that extra step this week. Do something great. Stick with it. And don't beat yourself up over it. Everybody falls back. We all relapse. But Jason, if you're watching, you know, keep up the great work, man. You've gone miles. You've gone great distances. You hit a little snag in the road. Don't worry about it. Pick yourself up and keep going, man. I just want to thank you guys for watching. You know, thanks to Jason. Go subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. If you guys don't know who he is, go over and I'll leave a link in the description down there, and you guys can go check out his content. He's got some really good vlogs. I'm hoping that my vlogs pick up and get a little bit better and turn into something more like his. He's doing really well with his vlogs, and you know, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hit that like button. Subscribe, turn on bell notifications, you know, leave me a comment down below. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to put some video at the end so you guys can kind of see Leo and I taking our hike around our big block that we do. But yeah, we'll see you in the next video. There's these like 3 airplanes flying in formation over here. See, am I getting them? Yeah, there they are. So there's a lot of airplanes flying around. Past few months it's been really crazy because there's a small airport here. And I guess he's one of the pilots. It's just so crazy how much this area has changed in the past 15 years. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. We'll be back at the car in just a few minutes. So we're getting close. We are at 1.5 miles. So we just have like half a mile left to go.
And then we will be at the car.
Yep. Move goal achieved. Let's dismiss that. So, man, I wish this thing would focus on words and stuff, but it doesn't have a great focus on it. So, 51 minutes and 30 seconds, we went 1.87 miles. The reason why it took so long was short legs back there. And it says 89 degrees. Humidity is 57. So, we did a pretty good walk today. Pretty hot. Humidity, ridiculous today because of some showers that came over earlier today. Little dude's back there sucking down some water. And I'm going to try to finish my water for the day. And this evening I've got to work on some stuff for the channel and the Facebook and all of that. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure you click like and subscribe and turn notifications on. Leave me a comment like, what do you guys do for a workout? Next week I'm changing it up. I'm going to throw my backpack on and then carry 2 gallons of water, 1 in each hand. So that'll get me a little bit more endurance going on. You want to say bye?
Also, I want to do YouTube. Also, hit the bell and subscribe to our channel.
Hit the bell. Okay.